morning, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Where are we at? Happy Sunday. Let's get to my channel. Look at that. There I am. That was easy. It's so much easier when I can schedule it. Just one more thing. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. I am trying to, let's go over here. And then let's go over here. Hopefully everyone's doing well this weekend. I keep seeing highlights of all the amazing things that y'all got to do as demonstrators at Onstage. It's pretty cool. So, all right, I'm going to share this over to my Facebook page and group so that people know I have gone live. And then we're going to play with that heirloom. I always say heirloom. It's Heirloom Arrangements Kit. And that is a kit from a Stampin' Up kit collection. And I got it a while ago because I kept seeing all this amazing stuff with it. And what's super cool is the fact that it's very vintage and I love it a lot. So, all right, let me get my chat going so I can see what's going on here. That's at 100%, so I'm good there. And I think I'm ready to go. So good morning. I do not have a cup of coffee. My stomach's a little this morning. So I just ate some oatmeal, which is not usually my go-to for breakfast. Unless it's my overnight oats. I like to eat my overnight oats because it's got all the goodness in, like bananas and chocolate chips and protein, not protein powder, but PB2 powder, peanut butter powder. And I love it with almond milk and oats and all the good things. A little bit of honey to sweeten it, which is good for you. But I didn't have all the things that I wanted to put in it this morning. So, and I'm just a little off this morning, but that's okay. It's early. I was crafting like crazy yesterday. I didn't get a lot done, but I have almost an entire paper pumpkin kit, that Daisy Daydream paper pumpkin kit, almost completely used. I've done a scrapbook page. I've done some extra cards. So I'll be sharing those in a separate video this week that will be pre-recorded just to have some content out there and hopefully get people excited about being here on my channel and supporting me with my crafting. I don't sell anything. I just love what I do. So I want to share it with as many people as I can. So if you are new to my channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Or even if you have been here before and you haven't subscribed, you have to be able to, you have to have a Google account, sign into your Google account to like, subscribe, share, I believe share, maybe not share, but and comment. So it's important if you have a Google account to get a YouTube account all set up. You don't have to do anything other than be able to participate in the comments and stuff like that. At some point when I get more of my goodies stockpiled, I will be giving away the things that I make in my videos because I don't really know what to do with all this stuff once I'm done creating it. I mean, mini albums, yeah, I can use those and stuff like that. But cards, I would love to share with all of you. It's hard to send 3D projects, but you know, mini junk journals, stuff like that, I would be happy to share. So make sure that you're getting all subscribed and all that great stuff, because then I can go through the comments and everything. And I'm still trying to learn all of that because comments during my live don't necessarily show up during my replay. So I think I got that fixed, but either way, hopefully I want to share goodies with everyone. And then at some point I'll have you buy me a cup of coffee or buy me a latte per se and help fund my channel so that I can help. It will ease me in. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome. It will ease me in. No, you're not late. I just started. You're good. You're good. I'm just babbling. It will ease me in the cost of shipping when I am able to offer supplies, or not supplies, but gifts to people watching. So another incentive to support my channel. So I'm so happy that you're all here. Welcome to those watching me live, and welcome to those catching me on the replay. Yesterday was raining, snowing. I saw the sun. I think it was every season rolled into one, but it was chilly. So I guess we didn't get the summer heat as as four seasons would bring us. But either way, we are going to get to the work area down here, and I have my water this morning. No coffee. I already had a cup, and as I said, I'm going to hold off before I have another cup of coffee today because the oatmeal's not sitting so good. Not that you TMI, right? Too much information. Let's get you pointed down to my work area. Let's get the camera reversed. I have to stand up for this so I know that I'm in a good position. And let's see here. Oh, that was pretty good. No wiggling and jiggling except the arm of my... All right, let's move this phone and not everything else. The arm is showing a little bit from my whatcha-jiggy. All right, you know what I'm saying. My camera stand, my phone stand. So, all right, so we are working with the beautiful Heirloom Arrangement Kit, and I am, wow, get your finger out of the way so you can open it up. Very excited. There's some very beautiful things that you can do with this kit. It is a stamping kit. It's got sentiments on it that are, let me find a piece of paper. There's no more black lettering on these, so it's hard to see what these say, but I'm sure there is a little thing in there to tell me what everything is. Thankful and grateful. I love that. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you for you. I feel lucky to have you. There's a butterfly and kind of a little grunge kind of little, you can see it here. There's that little section there, and that's probably on the envelopes. So we're going to do a couple of these as the kit instructs, but then I want to actually pull in some other items. I might be lengthy today, and if you need to go, feel free. You can always come back and watch the replay. That is the benefit of sharing here on YouTube. It's very exciting, and I just can't wait to break into this kit. Hey, Maggie, welcome. All right. So in this kit, because it's a stamping kit and it's from the kit collection, you always get the same size block as you would in a paper pumpkin kit when you first subscribe. So I have one of those blocks. It's a standard D block. It's just a little bit thinner, and I am going to set that aside. It says Stampin' Up on it. I'm going to set that aside because I don't really need that. I have other blocks to use, but I'll keep my tape out. And I grab a couple blocks to use, just so I have various blocks for my stamps. And what else? We got all the goodies over there. I need to pull my garbage can closer so I'm not dropping stuff like that on the floor. We got our stamps. So you have some tear and tape, dimensionals, the beautiful envelopes. Aren't they gorgeous? They all have that texture or that kind of distressed background with the looks like grid paper in a sense, or, you know, stuff like that. So you have those, and you have ones that have, and the design is all the way through. So this makes me want to cut these apart and really create some fun stuff with it. And you are able to make 8 cards. So there's 2 different envelopes, 4 of each. Fun stuff. So we've got that fun element to your card, your envelope. So you're going to do some stamping on there since we saw that idea, right? And let's see what the card bases are. So the card bases kind of, looks like there's various card bases, which is cool, just the same envelopes. So we have these card bases in the pecan pie. I'll go through the colors of this as well. There's another one that has that fun design on it. You have some die cut images. Loving the vintage look of all of these. So cool. I'll set the die cut images aside. You have some blue tone of paper with that awesome script text and just vintage kind of distressed look. And a sheet of tags that you're going to stamp your sentiments on. More die cut images that are labels, like tags and all the prettiness and just fun stuff. And you have another shade of the pink tones. And it almost looks like it may be a little bit of moody mauve going on. So we'll see. Love that. I love the variation of card bases. That makes me happy. And we have some vellum accents that are all colored. So these are like little ephemera vellum. Loving that. Look at all the yumminess here. Oh, so it's almost like you got a full pack of ephemera going on here. So we will have to dig through and find what we need to make a couple samples from the kit. And I'm going to pull something in and create some other things with some of this ephemera. Loving the butterflies. Beautiful bookmark option right here with the butterflies and the script text. Very pretty. Loving that. And some more ephemera. Beautiful. So there is that. And then we have our instructions, of course. I like to save my cardboard pieces to create my own journals. These, oh, there's the stamp set. It's in every language. So that, because the kit collection is sold in every market from Stampin' Up. So I know you don't need to hear me say all this spiel, but some people don't know and aren't aware of where products come from. So it's kind of like a, you know, it's good that I go over the hauls that I get and the products that I get from various vendors and or companies, because then you know where to get those things if you find that you absolutely love it. So I got a little pecan pie ink spot, which I'm going to set aside, and I grabbed my pecan pie larger ink pad. And with this, the coordinating colors, which I love to always go through: basic black, blueberry bushel, Cajun craze, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, daffodil delight, garden green, old olive, pecan pie, pretty in pink, and there's no moody mauve, but boy did that match, and pretty peacock. That's really surprising. Everything you get in your kit, as I just showed you, and you can use these QR codes right here to learn the basics about putting your kit together, and you can use this to get more information. Basics when learn stamping basics from this one, and this is to how to assemble your kit probably. So fun stuff. You make cards, 8 envelopes, and look at all these wonderful instructions. You have both metric and imperial measurements on your ruler, up to 9 inches and 23 centimeters. So you have that to reference, but I do not see that there's any twine or anything like that in here. So that is not an issue for me to need to worry about. So, wow. So you can make 1, 2, 3. It's just giving you different ideas with different bases. And I'm going to pick 1 or 2 of them, and we're going to just, I really like this one, so I'm going to utilize that. Actually, it gives you the step instructions. So that's 1 card, 2 cards. So you can do it in different ways. So you have your beginner, your beginner, and I can't think of all the different types of crafters. But anyway, and this is your avid stamper, avid crafter, laying all kinds of different layers on there. But these are all the steps. I mean, because you can pause at any point and just put a sentiment there. So I guess that's my point in that. So there are 2 designs. So we will do those 2 designs, and then I'm going to play around, and then they give you pictures of alternate designs. Reach out to a demonstrator, go to the Stampin' Up website. You would be able to find this kit if it is still available. So I know it was very much loved. So hopefully if you're interested in this kit, you will be able to get your hands on it. Now I need to find all the goodies I got from friends when I went to my my last visit to Hopewell. I was supposed to go a couple weeks ago. This was a gift I got from look at all the fun stuff. Whew. From Sue, and I am going to take some of these heirloom things, and I am going to make some fun stuff decorating some of these pages. So I'm very excited about that. So we're going to use that as well. So let's make these 2 cards. I'm just in my craft room until I don't know, whenever I feel like doing something different, I guess. These are those precision tip bottles that you can get on Amazon, and I believe they come in lots of 10. This is where you can take your Tombow glue and squeeze it in here. It's got a finer tip. or any glue that you use. If you need a finer tip, you just have to make sure that you keep it covered. People have had issues with it getting clogged. You just poke a pin in there, and all that stuff, but you can fill it with your favorite liquid glue. And I need to do that. So I'm going to set one of those aside to do that later. I actually have an unopened Tombow that I can use for that purpose. So I'm not sure why this shows me as, I don't want to see my YouTube thing going on. I got all this stuff on my watch. I just want to see my activity. All right, let's go to this. Hopefully it's going to go to my home screen, but either way, I'm thinking it's not. It's going to give me a hard time. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Messing with my watch during all of this. Okay. All right. So let's grab the pretty blue base that has the sketching of words on it. So we're going to grab one of those. And then the next card has the same. We're going to grab one of those. Now, again, you can make this kit go further by cutting things apart and using things from your stash. So always remember that that is an option for you. It's really nice if you have the extra goodies to go along with that. So these envelopes, I'm going to take 2 of these envelopes. I will decorate the envelopes, but these may be getting cut apart and used for something else. But this matches the content there, so that's what I'm going to pair it with. So we'll set all the other stuff aside. Then I will grab all of my ephemera sheets, and when I am said and done with this this filming, I will end up taking all of my ephemera and I will put it in a little bin, like a clear one of these here. One of these here. These are projects I need to do on a video. And they'll fit in there perfectly. So there you go. All right, so we've got those. And let's go. Let's get what we need. So let's start with the first card base. We are going to fold, and I should probably plug my phone in, right? So we don't lose juice. Let's do that before things get crazy. Well, that's the wrong thing. That's the one for my iPad, so it doesn't fit in my phone. Hello, people. All right, now we're good. Hey, Lori, good morning. Yes, all of you that are here on my channel, thank you so much. But I want you to hop over to Clever Creations by Lori. She is just starting her YouTube channel, and subscribe to her channel because she is very talented artist, great with her paper crafting skills. She has a very beautiful vision with a lot of her artisan design. So you will find a lot of inspiration over there on her channel as well. So please get over there and like and subscribe because I enjoy watching her videos, and I'm so happy that she's taken that plunge to hop on over here on YouTube. So it's a daunting thing to be patient and wait for your YouTube to grow. But we are so blessed now to be able to go live with 50 subscribers. And I think she needs 9 more. I've been keeping an eye out, trying to get people to get out there unless that's changed this morning, to go live on and do a live stream on YouTube. So fingers crossed you'll be able to do that soon, Lori. It's very exciting. I'm so excited for you. Lori was a member of my team when I was a demonstrator, so I am very excited for her successes and continuous growth in everything that she does. So I'm keeping an eye because I can't wait to see you go live. I want to be watching, so you keep me posted. All right, so there is this. We need these pieces from our ephemera. And I love this. Don't you just love that? It's so pretty. And I don't, it could go either which way, but I think it's going to go, is it this way? This way. It's going to go this way on our design. No, this way? I don't even know. Oh, the thicker is on this side. Get the branches going in the right direction. I guess that's what I'm telling you. All of these get your tear and tape. I'm going to save that. Well, actually, I'm going to use it because I'm running low on my, it's here somewhere. I'm running low on my adhesive, so seems to be a never-ending process for me. I almost think I need to invest in one of those big old adhesive things, but I think I would I would be using a lot more adhesive than I really need to if I had one of those big dispensers. All right, so we've got our stuff on there, and this is going to get also a piece of tear and tape. I love that. Isn't that so pretty, soft and subtle? I'm not going to do any jazzing up of this with inking the edges, but when I get to doing some other things with it, I'm going to make it look really rustic and vintage. So, all right, and then your butterfly will get 2 dimensionals. These are going to go together so super easy. I'm going to need a label to stamp on, and dimensionals are under here as well. I've hidden everything under my instructions. And this gets 2 of those. So now I need to stamp, and I'm not going to use for you. I'm actually going to use a thank you. I think this would be good as a thank you card. I tend to be sending out a lot of fun cards lately, and I love it. I love it, that I'm actually sending my cards. All right, grab my Versamark. This seems to be the way I like to season my stamps. So I'm going to tap that in. Plus, if you're using what was I going to say? An ink that is dark and deep. Thanks, Maggie. Dark and deep, like reds and deep purples, like Blackberry Bliss, and your deep colors that might have a red tone or a red hue. The red, it will stain your stamp, but the Versamark also helps to prevent that from happening. So I like that I can get a better image when stamping this in Versamark and then stamping on my tag. So I'm going to just use the smaller tag here. Thank you will fit there. I'm going to dab this in my pecan pie. Perfect. So you get a very good even tone. As long as your ink pad is inked really well, you get that tone of, you know, there's no, it's a better stamped image. There, get that out of your mouth. All right, so I have everything. And of course, this is my piercing mat. That is that extra cushion because these are not red rubber or clear mount stamps. They're photopolymer, so you need that added cushion for all the goodness. So this is going to be opening this way. And now we're going to get to town. I'm going to grab my take your pick tool. We're going to lift this up. It's easier if you lift your, my phone must be going off. Okay, just a notification. Okay, sorry about the distraction. Okay, so this is going like this in the center of my card front, like so. Oh, I need some flowers, don't I? I do. Which flowers do I need? I completely overlooked those. So I need this set of flowers, this pretty set of flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? And another set that has pretty pink something or other. I'm in love with this ephemera. Like, I totally want to get another pack of this. Wouldn't it be nice if they had this ephemera in a pack on its own? Just saying. Okay, so there's this. This is the vellum. This is your other. Isn't that pretty? So you've got a couple of different tones there that are going to marry very nicely. Now, when you're doing your vellum piece, obviously, they're showing here to only put a little strip of vellum there, or adhesive there. And I think probably the blue flowers are going to help adhere this to the base of your card. Now you want to make sure that when you're using these vellum pieces, there's a dull side and there's a brighter side. Make sure you're using the brighter side, but I'm going to slap on a piece of adhesive real quick to the back of this in this area, just to help it stick down. And then the rest of this, will help it adhere to the base of the card. So another piece of adhesive right there. I love that they give us tear and tape in these kits. All right, so first things first, because this one. So the flowers are set aside. This goes next. Follow the instructions, people. Got all our adhesive on. I don't know where I put my garbage. I thought I was bringing it closer, but I guess not. But as I was saying, with the adhesive, when you're using tear and tape, if you lift from the center, it comes off easier. It's hard to pick from the ends. So just a little helpful tip. This is going to line up right with these two corners there. So you've got a good visible line of, you know what I'm saying. At least I hope you do. So let's see. We're going to peel this piece off, hopefully, right from the center. And I'm going to come in. I'm just going to curl that under that piece that's showing. And I'm looking at my video for the directions, and I really shouldn't do that. I need to look closer. This looks like it's going to kind of cross here. Yes. So the floral image is kind of popping over to the side and down over this way. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to come in, go from the middle with your take your pick tool, and it pops that up a whole lot easier. And this is going to lay kind of slanted to cover up where that vellum is tacked down, I hope. Either way, you can't see that adhesive. So far, this is what we've built with all these ephemera pieces. This gives you an idea what to do when you buy ephemera from anywhere. It gives you kind of an idea of how to design a card or even an element to go on a scrapbook page. Loving the butterfly. So we're going to add the butterfly down in this lower corner with just a little bit of that peeking out. And this sentiment is going to get dimensionals as well. And just that quick, I moved those somewhere and ta-da, there they are. As if I don't have enough dimensionals in my pile I found while I was cleaning. How many of you do that? You can't find something, so you open another pack and then you have an abundance of stuff hanging out that you really should have picked up after you were done crafting. I'm starting to do that a little bit more. Pick up while I'm done crafting. When I'm done crafting. All right, so this is going to go up here, just above the butterfly, kind of centered, or not centered, but in line with that butterfly wing. And that is it. That is your card. It's beautiful, right? Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love it. It looks so difficult, right? But it was so super easy. Yes, it would be. Houston, be fabulous to get extra ephemera. Right? Houston, tuning in. I get you. So that was the first card. How super simple was that? So anyone that has received this kit and purchased this kit, whether you're a demonstrator, customer, whatever, do you have extra ephemera if you were to do all of these designs? Is there extra ephemera? Has anyone done all these designs? That's a question, because I would keep going and do these designs and then create more in my little journal, because I certainly don't want the card bases to go to waste. I want to use them. I can use them as designer series paper. So just putting that out there. I was just curious. All right, so for the next card base, because if that's the case, I'll keep going and make a couple more. Maybe I should, because I love them. Maybe I just need to get another kit. There's that. All right, this is our next card base. And what's interesting is, now that I'm looking at this, is you're like on this, I probably used the wrong side to decorate, because this script is going in a specific direction in certain elements, whereas this side is upside down. Does it really matter? Not at all. But I should really pay attention to that. Oh, that's too funny. And that is because if you want to do your card this way, you can, because some of the, I guess every which way is on both sides, right? probably, because then you could do it at any, either not horizontal and vertical, but you could do it at landscape or portrait. We no longer say horizontal. I'm not saying it. It makes me land horizontally, and I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, the next piece I need is this beautiful greenery of vellum. We're going to get all our elements together. We've got that. And I'm not sure. I made several alternates and took to on stage and used most everything from 2 kits. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so maybe I need to do a little investing in another kit because I love it so much. Because I wouldn't mind doing the kit as it instructs with the alternates that they show in here, as well as having the ephemera and card bases to create other things. So if it's available, I might have to do that. Okay, so the other floral image I need, and I think I need another butterfly. What's a card without a butterfly when they give them to you, right? Is this floral image. Just love all the things, all the things. There's that floral image, and I grabbed the butterfly. Isn't that beautiful? All these colors are just so gorgeous. It looks like there's some, I just want to compare. Yeah, absolutely. There's some Calypso coral in there. So outside of the normal colors that, excuse me, are on the back of this telling you what colors coordinate, there are also other colors that you could mix and match into your designs, whatever you choose to do. It's pretty cool. All right, I need another tag. Loving it. Loving all the textures and different kind of things that go along with it. So these are the 3 little tags, decorative tags that I've picked. And I love that this has butterflies on it. That is so pretty. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, let's put our adhesive as the kit is instructing me to do. There's also the elements of the stitched accent to that, which is cool. All right, let's get our little ephemera pieces set aside, and we'll deal with our tags. And I'm going to grab again my tear and tape, and I'm going to add tear and tape as it instructs me to do so. So I'll put 2 pieces, little pieces on the side of the oval, 1 down the center of this, 1 down the center of this. And then for our floral images, I need to have dimensionals on my butterfly, a piece of tear and tape on the tip of this flower. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, but the instructions are super easy. Awesome. Thanks, Lori. The kit is still available if you need to, if you're interested, anyone. It's beautiful. Okay, so the tip of that flower, and then the base of this image. Now I want to flip it. Nope, I want to put it on the top here, right? Yes, because, right? No, I want to put it here. Oh, crazy girl. It's going to go right there on the base of that image. Grab my dimensionals, put it on my butterfly. Goodness, it's like a little assembly line. Like so. And now we can go to town, right? All right, I'm just gonna do this. This one is gonna go a little higher up on the spectrum here. I'm gonna actually line it up with this line right here. Not sure if I'm supposed to, but I'm going to. And I see like theirs is different. I think they're using the other side. I want to use this so the script is the right way. So I'm going to do this here. This goes a little higher than everything else. So there's that. The other banner piece with the beautiful butterflies that we're going to cover is going to go a little smidge over this, a smidge, and right about there. And I don't want to cover everything with this large oval. They just kind of keep covering each other just a smidge. so there's that. And this will go, yeah, it does. So this is going to go over here a little bit. Just make sure it's straight. This is kind of a straight side here. It's not completely, do I want to go up a little further? No, I think that's perfect. All right, so that's going to go right there. I do need to do my stamping. Let's get all these elements on first. And what's next? The vellum piece will go. Just got to be careful with your vellum that you're not poking through it and all that stuff. Anything that's hanging off, you can just kind of zhuzh over. It's going to get covered with the sentiment, and this is going to kind of go just like that. And then this flower is going to hold that section down. Very strategic in the way that they have, oh, yeah, you have to be careful because it's not tacked down. Now it is. But like very strategic in the way that they have all these elements layered so that when you go to put on your other, like your sentiment and stuff like that, it's right where it's going to tack down the other things. This butterfly is going to kind of hover over where the sentiment is going. And then I'm going to grab my stamps and another block. And this one is going to be, I appreciate your kindness. I'm going to let that kind of rest for a minute. Grab my Versamark. And grab the stamp. Dip that. See, there's a dog hair stuck in my Versamark. Imagine that. Get my piercing mat and tag. They are somewhere. I have them right here. I need a larger tag, so this one here. I'm going to take it off of here first. Again, the same ink. And tap, tap, tap. Looks pretty juicy. We'll see. I think I just re-inked some of my ink pads. Hey, Jules. Thank you for being here. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, everyone that's catching the replay. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting my channel. All right, so now we've got our sentiment. And we are going to add some love to this. Love of dimensionals. That'd be me. And I've got that. It looks so deceiving outside with the sun shining. I know it's cold. And I think I want to add another dimensional, even though it doesn't instruct me to, because I really want to make sure those leaves are tacked down, these elements. Oh, don't put it on upside down. And there is a way to keep all those things. And I lined that up, but I think I was supposed to move it over a smidge, but that's okay. So there is card number 2. Beautiful. Who wants to make more? I love this kit too. All right, let's go on to see some of these samples and see if I can figure out. I'll do 2 cards with the etched background, and then we'll decorate some envelopes. Sounds fun. Okay, so we'll get 2 of those card bases. I'll get one in the pecan pie and one in whatever color that's supposed to be. I don't remember, and now I need to see. Is it petal pink? Let's see. The pink is Pretty in Pink. So you've got options if you wanted to use different colors. So I'm going to go ahead and do, so I have, I'm using that tag for something else, so sorry. I'm going to do this one and this one here. So I'll do these 2 on the end. So let's see if we can pick out all of the elements we need. We'll do the top one first. I'll bring that in so you can see it. And I need some yellow floral images, which are, is it this? I think it's this. Well, that means you're covering up stuff. I don't like that. Yeah, that's what I need. It's so hard to cover up something that is so pretty. And I'm sure there's other floral images I need, so we'll get back to that. My gosh, this stuff is so beautiful. So vintage. We got this one. And so I've got the flowers, this, I need the green tag. It's got a little hole in there. So I've got those. Let's just build it. If you build it, they will come. There's that. I need more floral images. Must be this flower. It's gonna go here. And then it's so nice to be able to just sort through and get what you need. What else? Is it this one? It's this one. So I need this. That's gonna go under there. A lot of hidden gems. I don't like covering that up, but I'll do what they tell me to do. And a vellum piece has got pretty, maybe that's not vellum. Is there vellum on there? I don't know. So I've got that. I've got that. I've got that. I don't think there is a vellum piece. I think it's all this. So I think we're good to go with our vellum. Okay, perfect. Right? That's what I see. That's what I'm going for. Okay, good. And our tag. So I need a bigger tag. Thankful and grateful. Absolutely. All right, so we've got our card base. We are going to varnish our card base. It's going to go this way. Set this aside so I can see what I'm doing here. All right, so now is to figure out what's popped up and what isn't. I'm pretty sure that this last floral image right here is going to get dimensionals. This tag will get dimensionals. I'm going to lay everything else flat. So let's get some tear and tape on these. I'm having so much fun. Have a good day. Hi, Cheryl. All right, adding tear and tape. Okay. All right, I just need to make sure that is, I just need to trim that off. Okay. All right, so let's start building. That's a little long too. So the first thing I need is this beautiful piece. I'm going to take that vellum or the backing off of our floral image and try and get this spaced right. So it looks like it's going to kind of be in your upper corner off to the, not quite centered. So there's that piece. And then we're going to come in with D. Looks like the green piece. Let's take our backing off. I know you probably can't see what I'm doing at the moment. Just peeling off the backing. And there's that little piece that is extended. I'm just going to move that out of the way. And this is going to go, it's covering those flowers and that makes me so upset. Well, let's go here. You get a peek of that, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to get covered. All right. And then we have this tag is going to go right about 3/8 of an inch from the base of that green tag. Okay. And then we have this piece. And again, I'm following the directions of this one right here, just kind of piecing things together. And that is going to go kind of extend off of, I want the number 7 to show, but I know it's going to get covered by the sentiment. So there's that. This is going to get dimensionals, and then we're going to do our stamping. This is so super easy. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on there. And this is going to kind of, I want this going right in the direction of right there. Don't cover up the blue, cover up part of the other. Let's do our stamping, and we want thankful and grateful. Let that stamp rest so it bounces back into the way it's supposed to be. We're going to come in with our Versamark. I'm going to get that stamp on the block. Season it with Versamark. Get our tag. Is that right? Or do I need a different one? I think I might need the other one. Is that going to fit? Oh, yeah. And our pecan pie. There's that. So we've got those. Got this. We can add some dimensionals on the back of that. Excuse the sniffling. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's going to cover my number 7, but that's okay. I'm going to go right there. And there is that one. Super cute. Makes me want to just play with ephemera all day long, right? All right, one more. We're going to do this one with the pink base. Goodness. And this one is going to be portrait. Oh, and we are going to grab a circle for our sentiment. We're all done with that. Need our tearing tape. We need the beautiful yellow butterfly. And is there a floral image on here I need? I don't think so. Set that aside. Is there vellum that I need? It looks like I am going to use this piece of vellum here. Now I have to strategically figure out how to place the adhesive onto that piece of vellum, but we'll figure it out now that I got the gist of their whole concept here. All right, we need something from here, and I believe it's this one. So we've got that floral image, and we need this. Oh, so it's got a center to it, which is super cool. So you got a multi-purpose here. 2 pieces in one, which is awesome because the center is going to pop out, which gives you another frame. And this is going to sit and show this as the background. That's super cool. And I need the yellow sideways sunflower. Interesting. But that's how it's done. So I'm going to do it as it's showing. Oh, I'm in love with this stuff. Okay. So I wonder if all these elements are used on these 6 additional cards. I bet they are. All right. So we're going to add our adhesive to all of these bits. I have to see where, so I think adding the tear and tape on the back side of this, like right about here, is going to be sufficient because the circle is going to cover that. So let's grab our tear and tape. Oh, can tell I was sitting out here like a lot yesterday because my back is hurting. And this is going to be a tight fit. I want to, I think adding just to those 2 sections is fine. It'll keep it covered. All right. Don't forget we're going to do some decorating, stamping of the envelopes, 2 of them. All right, so this tear and tape, I still needed that. What you doing, silly? You guys got any plans today on this Sunday? Lisa, I am getting to love ephemera. Never liked it until you and Lori. Now I am sitting here making ephemera packs with a new stamp set bundle for my free card buffet at the library during the summer. It's so nice that you do that, Lisa, that you have a free event for people. That's so wonderful. Oh, still need it. Yes, ephemera is very it's easy, but it looks like it took you forever to make the card, right? I really love it. Really, really love it. It's one of my faves. Not that I don't like stamping. I got to do this from this side because I don't want to rip the paper. All right, now I want to make sure that any adhesive that is overhanging, because it's a little bit thicker, wider than the frame, I want to make sure that it's, I should really take a sip of water. My mouth is so dry. Not sticking. I'm going to center this. It looks like it's centered past the frame is what I'm trying to say. Let me get a sip of water. Cheryl, that picture with your hair, you look so beautiful. I wish I lived closer so I could go line dancing with you. It looks like so much fun. I don't have that stuff around here. I'd have to drive an hour and a half. It's crazy. All right, this is gonna go. I love that you're so into it. It makes me, you've gone to Nashville, haven't you? Pretty sure you probably cut a rug there. One thing I've often wondered with line dancing, are the steps universal or are there different, if you're still here with us, Cheryl, are there different routines or line dances to different songs? That would interest me to know that answer. All right, this is gonna go, it hangs over this a little bit. So there's that. I can't really see the tear and tape, so I'm not gonna sweat it if it's in the wrong spot. This is gonna go here. These are so darn beautiful. So again, I'm copying this image right here. You can't really see it, but our butterfly is going to get dimensionals. And go right above that flower. So there's that. And we're going to get our sentiment. And this one is life. I feel lucky to love you, to have you. We'll see when we stamp it. I feel lucky to have you is what it says. Okay. All right. So we've got this. And I'm just gonna, yep, I have another block. Imagine that. They need to be cleaned desperately. Versamark. Get some ink on there. So beautiful. Oh, everything about it is just beautiful. Oh, there was something I wanted to read you guys, but I was going to write it neater. Hopefully I can make out. Hopefully I can make it out when I'm done here because it's a little sketch. I was watching a podcast, a 20-minute podcast yesterday with Laura Story, and I put it on my personal Facebook, but I want to share it. I like to share inspirational things, and it really made me, really helped me give myself grace. In a sense, which I don't do very often. I'm getting very bad at giving myself grace. I need to remember that there are things in my life I'm completely out of control of, and I need to give it to God and let him just handle it because he knows what's best for me. So, all right, there is our fourth card. Look how quick we did those. So less than an hour. right? Yeah, less than an hour. We did 4 beautiful cards. I am super excited. Let's decorate some envelopes first. Let's grab 2 of these envelopes. I'll grab this one and one with the etching. I don't know what I'm going to do with these later, so I might cut them apart and use them for something. I think the envelopes, let's take a look at the front cover. They just have in the, I keep wanting to say soft suede, but it's not. It's pecan pie. All these different colors that I don't really need to keep track of, but I do. Force of habit. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. But it's helpful because, you know, if you need to know colors of something, at least I'm able to help you out there. All right, so we're going to dab this. I do need my, this might be a distressed look. I'm not sure. It is. There's a little smidge of something missing on the stamp. So at least it looks like. Maybe not. And I actually am going to grab my, because I'm going to stamp a little off of it so it doesn't look so crazy. Just let that ink soak in like that. I'm going to grab our other one. We're going to do it the same. And let that ink soak in. Kind of off the edge of each corner. I probably should have stamped off. What are you thinking? I think so. Because that butterfly is going to really need some. Oh, sure should have. It's okay. Grab your butterfly. Tap it in your Versamark. Tap it in your ink. Maybe it's got more thickness to it, and I'll just go above a little bit. Yeah, stamping off when you're stamping that one image would work out great. I didn't stamp that one so straight either. I'll just show you the difference on a piece of paper. That sure does add prettiness to the front of that, right? No naked envelopes, is that the concept? Let's just grab a piece of paper and I'm going to show you the difference of stamping off. Because you'll get a lighter hue. So you'll do this on your envelope, lighter. Second generation, oh yeah, that looks much better. In my opinion, maybe they don't, maybe they do, I'm not sure, but then this will show up really good. There you go. The one thing about sending envelopes that have stamped images on the outside of the envelope is if it's raining out and the mail gets delivered, it's going to bleed because it's water-based ink. I've always been a little skeptical about all of that. So, but that is, I can save that and put that on something. Super cute. So that's just, you know, interesting thing. So if you stick it in a clear envelope, I mean, I've known people to stick their cards in clear envelopes just as is, so they're showing off their work. These are the cards we created today. Aren't they beautiful? I'm so in love. And I did them all portrait. I'm such a goober. So there's that. And if you haven't heard the story, I'm back in a boot because I twisted my ankle. As my son lectured me, Mom, we don't have homeowners insurance yet. I did it the day before their insurance kicked in. So fun. I'm going to flip the camera back around. And I want to read you this. Hopefully I can get to it without any issues. It looks like I'm going to be like way out of the camera because everything's, sorry, I'm going to adjust something. I don't know what's going on with my, what's going on. Goodness, I don't know what country I just sounded like, but all right. Just thank you. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, this kit. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and comment. All those things help my channel. This says, you don't have to be perfect. All you have to do is accept your weakness and to depend on a perfect God. That's what I'm trying to read it from. I was rushing when I was writing it because it was during a podcast. So I was watching a replay of a podcast with Laura Story. I'm get to go see her in concert at Family Life next month, and I'm super excited. I had a wonderful time when I went to see Aaron Schust. I can't get his name right. Remarkable, remarkable. It touched me in so many ways. So, and I so needed it. So I look forward to going to see Laura's Story. If you're interested, find her on YouTube, listen to some of her music. She's on Amazon Music. She's on all those places. And some of her songs are absolutely beautiful. Well, all of her songs that I've listened to so far, which is not a lot, but there's one that stands out to me, and it's called Blessings by Laura Story. She has a very incredible story of her own, of her life and trials and tribulations, and that quote kind of put things in perspective of, you got to rely on the Lord, and able to face certain things in life, because you can't do it all. You can't do it alone. So it's great to have people around you and love you and be there to pick you up and help you, but definitely having faith and keeping all of that close to heart and depending on a higher power is certainly got me through a lot of the things in life. I have a long ways to go, but I'm grateful that I can depend on my faith, and I'm not. It's not always perfect. I'm not. I don't go to church. I'm not that. I just. I have different beliefs when it comes to those things, but boy, would I like to get more involved lately so that I can learn the Bible, because it's very difficult to learn, but I want to learn it in my vision, in my interpretation, and not someone telling me what it means. So that's where I struggle. We didn't get to this, but we will. So I will have a pre-recorded video sometime this week to add some elements from this kit into this book. So I didn't want to keep you all day. It's been an hour. Thank you so much for joining me. Many Stampin' blessings and crafting blessings to each and every one of you. And fingers crossed, I'm with you on Tuesday evening for Creativity Made Easy. And look for me throughout the week with pre-recorded videos loading up here at some time. I'm going to try and get a routine of that. No pressure on myself, because, life happens and it is what it is. So enjoy your wonderful Sunday and the week ahead, and stay tuned for announcements of upcoming videos. Make sure you subscribe so that you get those notifications. For now, have a great day. Bye.